Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? I hope you all had an amazing 4th of July weekend. Let's see. We did some awesome stuff. We did a lot of house projects and fun stuff too, family stuff. So, today is day one. Today's the day of the 5-day challenge for artists, okay? Get shows, get your work seen, figure out how to make some money doing this. I have it all for you. Okay? Hello, as you're jumping on, please say hi, ask me any questions. I'll be running through the comments a little bit here, but I have some really good info for you guys today. So, thank you for joining. Today, oh, and if you don't know exactly who I am or why you're here or why I'm here, I'm Andrea Cox, and I am a working, living, breathing artist just like you. And I have spent the last decade or more figuring out this whole art business thing that is so elusive to all of us. So I have won an award, I have curated shows, I have organized shows, I have participated in shows, I've been published. Hi, Candace. I have done a lot of really hard, good work. In the arts and music industry in Buffalo, New York, and now I am taking all of my stuff into a virtual space, and I'm also working in the small community that I live in here in Colorado. So I've been all over the place. I've seen a thing or two, and I have a bachelor's degree in photography, and I own a company called AJB Photography as well. So that is me. I hope you will tell me a little bit about yourself as well. All right, guys. So today's day one. What we are going to talk about today is committing to a show. You have to commit to a show or a show date. Now, guess what, guys? You are in my awesome group, Art Biz Boss, and I gave you all a really cool free tool called 10 Places to Find Art Shows. So that is already loaded into this group, and I need you to use it. I need you to utilize this free tool that I gave you. Okay, 10 places to find shows. And guess what? Just pick one. Just pick one and put it on the calendar. Don't think about it, just do it. Okay? I love you. I promise you can. I promise you can. And we are going to talk about how to get through the fear, how to schedule your calendar so that stuff is not stressful. We're going to talk about all that stuff this week. Today, number one, you have to commit to a show. You have to commit to a date, okay? That is how you start. So, places to find art shows. I'll review this a little bit, but you do have this available to you. Callforentry.org. Guys, national and international calls all over the place. And guess what? They're all still going, even through pandemic and all of this stuff. Like, some of them changed a little bit, some of them got postponed, but the information is still there. Utilize it. Please get something on the calendar. Number two, you can look at your city's art council. So just Google that, you can find it. You could also, number three, become a member at your local gallery. Okay, those galleries need your membership dollars, and they give you big returns, guys. You get to use their space. You might be eligible for their members exhibit, or even if you win that, a solo exhibit or other exhibits. Guys, there's so many easy ways to find shows. Okay, this is all in the 10 places to find art shows free tool that I gave you. So whatever it is, you have to commit to a show. Maybe you're making your own art show. So if you're participating in somebody else's, obviously look at the date, okay? Put it on the calendar right now. Right now, okay? It's not hard. Don't make it hard. Don't make it hard. I subscribed to that for ages now, and I entered one, got turned down, then kids happened, but I'm ready to be turned down again. LOL. Okay, so let's talk about that for a second, because today we're going to talk about your mind. All right, guys, it's just like anything else, okay? You're probably going to need to put in for more than one, but You can make your own show. If you haven't looked at the 10 places to find art shows, I have multiple ways in here that you can make your own show so that nobody's going to tell you no, okay? Nobody's going to say, oh, I'm sorry, this is a juried exhibition and you didn't make it. But that's beside the point, because juried shows are necessary for your future, so you have to just keep applying. Okay, number 4, make your own show. Okay, this is just straight off of the 10 places to find art shows, guys. Make your own show. I did a virtual art show when my show got canceled in April, and I was really upset about my show getting canceled, so I made my own show. Guess what, guys? I made bank. I made $2,000 off of a virtual art show, okay? I sat in my house, other people sat in their houses, and I made money. Money, okay? So you can do this too. All right. What I need you to do today is pick a show and a show date, and you need to write it on the calendar. All right. A couple other things about, straight from the 10 places to find art shows. Let's see. Every state has an arts council. Okay. That's a great place to find grants. All right. If you need some money to help you out with how you're going to get your work produced, that's a great way to start. What else? Contact a landlord of an empty storefront. Guys, this is easy. Go to your local assessor's records, type in the address. It'll tell you who owns it. Send them a letter. Work with local realtors. They're trying to sell empty houses and they need to decorate them. Okay. We're just now getting back into open houses. Since COVID hit, the realtors can now do open houses in lots of states. So you could potentially hang up your artwork in an empty house with the permission of that realtor and that seller, and you could put your name and your price and your contact info, so long as you have insurance, so that you can make sure that if your stuff gets stolen, you can get some sort of back pay for that. There's obviously other things that go along with that, but that's another great way to get your work out there. Let's see here. Theartguide.com. All right, so this is direct links to galleries rather than using a third-party entry system. So this will let you speak directly with the people who are putting the show on instead of putting a middleman in between, like callforentry.org. So that's another way to find shows, guys. It's easy. It's easy. It does not have to be hard. It does not. Guess what, too? You can just make a show on your own website, all right? You can put in the hype, a few weeks before, hey guys, this is coming, my show is coming, okay? You can be building out that website space, and then you can drop the link on a specific day, and you can say, boom, there's my art show, okay? Set it up so that there's an online shopping cart, and done, made money. So that's all straight from the 10 places to find art shows. Guys, this is already in the group here, but I'm going to drop it in the links here for you anyway, so that you know that you have it, all right? So tell me a little bit about maybe what's holding you back, Candace, if you're still around here. Or maybe what other mindset stuff is bothering you. I'll wait. Go put something on the calendar right now. I'll wait. Don't worry about it. There's that Google document right there in the comments for you, okay? All right, 10 places to find art shows. 0 excuses, guys. Don't tell me I don't know where to find shows. I just gave you 10 different ways to find multiple shows, all right? So the lesson for today, again, we are putting something on the calendar. Give yourself 6 weeks. Don't schedule it for next week. Give yourself 6 weeks. That's it. Okay? Schedule something that is 6 weeks out. You don't need more than that. I know we're all busy. Lack of time to create inventory scheduling is a setback for me. Candace, I'm going to teach you exactly how to overcome all of that. All of that. Okay? Candace, what medium are you in? Are you a painter, sculptor, photographer? You will pick something. That's wonderful. I'm telling you, you don't need a whole lot of time for a show, especially if it's one you're putting on yourself. Most shows only want you to enter one piece. Okay? You want to do a virtual art show of your own? Guys, you don't need more than, I don't know, 7, maybe 10 pieces. They could be old, they don't have to be new. All right, so another thing we're going to talk about today, mindset work. Okay? So, I need you guys to understand that there is no competition when it comes to us artists, okay? We are all so incredibly different. Digital watercolor. That's awesome. That's super cool. That is super cool, okay? I'd like to see some of that, Candace. You should be posting in this group more. I do have a few oldies. See? You already have stuff for a show, and you can make more work along the way. Tomorrow, Candace, we're going to talk about time constraints and how to deal with that. So, guys, there's no competition. We are all completely different artists, all right? Somebody who likes my work might also like your work, okay? So it's not like one or the other of us is going to win over. Yeah, some are juried shows and you might win a ribbon or something. But when it comes to the idea of bringing art to the people and people buying your art, the same person might buy my art and buy your art, okay? Because that's how art works. It's all different. So, where I am in my journey, you can't necessarily compare yourself to in your journey. You might be ahead of me or you might be behind me. So, it doesn't matter so much where you are in your journey. You can't compare. So, just don't even bother. Put that out of your mind. There is no competition between you and other artists. So understand that right away. Here's another big thing, okay, to try to get you over this hump. Don't you think that you deserve the good things in your life because you work hard for them? Art is no different, guys. You want to be an outstanding artist and you want to make, money and big shows and you want people to know who you are, you deserve that. You can have that. You know why? Because you desire it and you are going to work hard for it. Okay? So just consider it done. Consider it done. Keep putting in the time, keep putting in the work, and it will come. You're just on your own path, Candace. Yeah, I mean it's all an individualized journey. It's not us all taking the same path. The path is not straight. It never will be. It never will be. But you can find a guide along the way to help you along the path and give you tools to take shortcuts, to condense time so that you don't have to spend a lifetime figuring this stuff out. Oh, see, a legacy that my kids can be proud of is the goal. That's amazing. See? So, artwork for your children's sake. Absolutely. Or do you mean to sell as basically like once they're once once you're gone, they get to sell your artwork and have that as a little nest egg? Because we can talk about that too. We can talk about investing in art and how your art is an investment over time. That's a thing for sure. All right, guys, if you're still feeling nervous about getting something on the calendar, I want you to do this exercise for me tonight or tomorrow morning. You should all be journaling, by the way. I talk more about that with my one-on-one clients. So I want you to write down all of your accomplishments, across all aspects of your life. All right? Like, you're a parent, you bought a house, maybe you traveled somewhere, maybe you won an award, maybe you went to college, maybe you finished college. Maybe the fact that you make art is an accomplishment over and above so many other people that can't make art or think they can't make art, okay? That right there is a huge obstacle for a lot of people in the world, all right? So keep that in mind. You are an accomplished person. You have already done so much in your lifetime that is good and needs to be recognized. All right. It could be something simple. Write down all of it, all of it. Maybe you taught somebody something. Maybe you taught somebody how to make art. Maybe you saved somebody's life. Maybe it's big stuff like that. Maybe you bought a car. Whatever it is, I want you to make a giant list of all of your accomplishments, okay? And then I want you to write underneath this giant list, I want you to write, I know I will always figure it out. Okay? So, anytime you feel that fear creeping in, you go to write this show on the calendar and you're like, oh, I just can't do it. Oh, I just can't do it. Guess what? You always figure it out. You always have. Okay? Any obstacle that you've ever encountered, you have somehow overcome because you're here today. You're still doing it. You're still making it work. Yeah, you. Yep. You are completely capable. Completely capable. So, these are the types of things that you need to realize within yourself. If you are ever going to be a thick-skinned artist that is going to bust ass and make money on your art and leave a legacy for your children, and you've got these big dreams, these big goals, guess what? It takes tenacity and it takes gut. So do it. Pick a show, mark it on the calendar. All right, so tomorrow on day number 2, this was day 1, guys. Commit to a show and write it on the calendar. That's your assignment. Commit to the show, write it on the calendar. I want it on every single calendar. I want it on your whiteboard. I want it in your Google calendar. I want it on your kitchen calendar. I want everybody to know that you have committed to this show, okay? Then tomorrow we're going to talk about time. We're going to talk about time constraints and how to utilize time to your advantage, okay? So stick around. I hope you're doing awesome today. I know it's Monday. We're just coming off a holiday weekend. Mondays can be rough. That's okay. In my world, every day is a great day. So, all right. Love y'all. Hope this was helpful. Just do it. Just write it on a calendar. Just do it. Just do it. See ya.